Welcome to the Ask Connie Anything series. Today's question, I'm actually going to combine two questions. So one was anonymous, was what is the best way to track my expenses? And then from Jenelle Woodlief, her question was how best to keep business and personal finances separate. So it's kind of the same thing. So let's talk about business and personal finances separate and then go into tracking. So the best way to keep business and personal finances separate is my go-to answer, separate bank accounts. If you're truly a business, set up a business bank account and select at least one credit card to be business related. And yes, when we first start, we tend to have to use personal credit cards, but make one credit card business related. And that way, that's the easiest way of tracking it. So all these two business accounts, everything goes through business, can be tracked over here, and then personal over here. So when you need to contribute to your household, you physically pay yourself from a business account to your personal, and then pay all your personal expenses over there. But I know, because I was there, it gets a little dicey, especially when we first start out. We hang our shingle up and we head out with our personal checking account and we go crazy. The second best option is that you immediately break those puppies out. Nowadays, 19 years ago, it wasn't as easy. You had to use an accounting tool. There was a lot of data entry. Nowadays, accounting tools make it way easier, make it help automated. It pulls the bank information in, and then you just have to play a game about what type of expense it is. Is it personal or business? And I will say, you would have asked me this 3 or 4 years ago, I wouldn't have said the same question, but QuickBooks Self-Employed is actually a really good tool. If you are a sole proprietor or a single member LLC, QuickBooks Self-Employed might be a good option. It's low cost, and it does feel like a game. Like you go personal, you swipe one way, business the other way. It helps streamline things. It has a mileage tracker. You can bill clients, receive online payments. I am pretty sure that can happen. And it's super easy to use. One of our team members who does not have any accounting background was able to set it up for herself and use it, and so it's great. And I love what this little feature is. There's a little piggy up at the top that tells you your tax liability, and so it's all integrated. So how can you make it easier? You can bring in a tool like that makes it more fun to track. Other tools, YNAB is a good tool for that, where you're putting it into different buckets. If you want to go old school and use paper or an Excel spreadsheet, those are options. Of course, you're going to have to data enter it. And people that are going to use like a spreadsheet, I would say you want to love numbers. You want to be in the details because you're going to be entering the activity, and you set up time to do that. If those three things are not something you desire, then go with a tool that helps automate it, and work with a bookkeeper or a professional to help you, an hour of their time to set the tool up and then use it and see how it goes. As your business grows, you could hire somebody to help you with that. But at the beginning, yes, you're going to have to set time and do it. So tracking the expenses, pick one of those options. Spreadsheet, if you're going to use just your bank statements, pull the bank statement, highlight it, identify it, try to do some type of summary. That would be last case scenario. Or in some type of accounting tool. There are plenty options. There's a free option. Wave Accounting is one I recommend. YNAB is a low cost option. QuickBooks Self-Employed is another low cost option, or QuickBooks Online and Xero if you need to go up to the Big Mac Daddy of the tools. And get into a regular habit. So Mondays is what I prefer. So create a habit of constantly updating your stuff. At the very least, once a month, set down 3-hour money date with yourself, update the tool. I prefer, which works best for me, is every week I need to take a couple hours and update my money. That's just my technique, but find one that's right for you. So if this brought up any questions, let me know. You can also schedule a 30-minute conversation with me and go over any questions you might have as well. But until next time, I'm wishing you much success, joy, and of course, always profits. See you next time.